So did she get like the surgery that Sky got? Sky, from on here when she got her little Jake rejuvenated, I guess. All right, what is going on, y'all? It is Monday night, so we are back for a recap for Black Ink Crew. I am your girl Ash if you are new, and welcome to Ashland. And if not, welcome back. What is going on? You already know what time it is. Get your stuff together. Get your drink, get your spliff, get your blankie, get your pillow, kick back, relax. Let's go ahead and get into this recap for Black Ink Crew, Silicone Valley, and jumping right on up into it, y'all. All right, as I've said every episode, we already know that there's so much going on. Everybody has so much going on, like real life situations, stressed out. So it was actually kind of nice to actually see a little bit of positivity, even if it didn't last very long. Puma, right? So Ted, Ted, Puma and Caesar end up going to Atlanta to get away, to get a break, whatever. Basically, Puma ends up having an opportunity with Chase Village. Basically, last season they had when they were in Atlanta, they had went to Chase Village, and that's where they did like their team building activity. And with Chase Village, like it's also like it's a plethora of things, especially like for creativity and art, things like that. And we know that's like right on up Puma's alley, right? So boom, basically the owner surprises him and basically brings him in as a partner to Chase Village. So how about the bag? How about the bag? Okay, Puma, like an opportunity, so it was like, all right, like finally somebody is having something good going on with themselves, like outside of Spider, his health stuff looked great. So boom, let's get into like something good. Let's like get to something positive happening, because not everybody just got real life situations going on. So Ted is back home having to manage the shop. He lets everybody know like, hey, big boss sees, he's gone, he's been away, like he's been having a lot, he's been going through a lot. So we need to hold the fort down, we need to be able to hold everything down while he's gone. On the flip side, watch my dog, watch Kimchi. Isn't Kimchi just so freaking cute? I tell you, I'm giving my friend a bulldog. Like I would love Kimchi. Like Kimchi is just the cutest, like chunkiest little baby. But Ted, it's like y'all keep an eye out on Kimchi. I need to go and handle some stuff, in which he ends up, trying to go and talk to Crystal, because Crystal and Rock still haven't been back to the shop ever since, you know, the accident, which was new to Ted, because of course he as well didn't go to the he as well didn't attend the photo shoot, so he didn't know that Rock had, was in a car accident, with his brother. So he's calling, again, asking Crystal, you know, what's going on? Did you get Rock off the song? Da da da. Again, he's like, we've had this conversation weeks ago. So why Crystal still hasn't gotten him taken off the song is like, whatever. Because Crystal's like, look, like he got so much going on. He's had a bad time. Like he's still taking care of his brother. Like this ain't going to sit well easy, when I tell him that he's no longer on the song. Like give me a second to, let things calm down, whatever, whatever. And really, Ted is kind of like, yeah, you set stuff up, but I set stuff up too. Like, we either ready to move forward. It shouldn't have taken this long because it was something that we have been talked about. Like, he not ready to play around with Crystal. He not ready to play around with Crystal, whatever, whatnot. But getting back to Puma, so to add to also Puma being a partner at Chase Village, the owner, is also giving him land, right? And so this is like perfect, because we know Kwani has been wanting to moved to Atlanta ever since they went to Atlanta last season. And she's like, what's taking so long? Like, let's go ahead and let's get this buck on the road. And I guess Puma maybe jumped off the deep end, maybe like a little bit, too quickly, because of course he calls Kwani, tells her, about, the opportunity. One, I'm a partner, and then boom, he's also giving me land. Like, opportunities don't like fall like nah. Yes, they do. Opportunities fall like that all the time. And really, it's just a matter of being in the right place at the right time, and things just, the universe just coming together and just really. Kwani manifested for them to move to Atlanta. Now, granted, they can't move tomorrow, but this is like an open door, and that's what basically like the she was saying to him, like, I'm not trying to get you to put a down payment, because when he came back to New York, and he's like, yeah, well, we still have to get the land development. Like, this is not, obviously, clearly, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. But all Juan could hear was like, you're backtracking, you're being negative. Like, yes, this takes money. This is going to take time, but we can still go ahead and start making those strides to go ahead and get to Atlanta. She's like, bruh, you're a Debbie Downer. You're a dream downer. Like, what? So it's coming. I think it's just a matter of time. They gonna get to Atlanta. I'm pushing for them to like get to Atlanta. It sounds like they're having these opportunities, which though I get though, like, just when Puma's thinking like, I'll be able to, you know, maybe focus on my family and get them to Atlanta. Siege drops news on them like, this why I can't even go to Atlanta. So since I just basically like already brought that up, like getting like basically like getting into that, like this was crazy. So as if Siege does not already have enough stuff going on as is. Remember, Suzette was subsequently mysterious, not there when he had the court case, when they said that he had basically went against the restraining order or whatnot. So basically, they end up sitting down, whatever, whatever, having dinner, and she's like, "Look, like, so basically, y'all." And then this is like, I feel like this is more like coming out and like becoming like one. All right, let's just talk about the old stuff. The old stuff, they were like, one, they weren't injecting them with real like stuff that they would, the right stuff that they were supposed to be, injecting them with. And silicone coming into it. Like, I'm not very like, to the point, like, if I start talking about it, like, I'm straight like about to be spitting fast. Like, I'm knowledgeable to a degree, but basically, women are getting these surgeries or getting these bodies, and whether it's boobs or your butt, whatever, whatever, and it's causing health effects or whatever or whatnot. And that's basically what's happening to Suzette. So she has to get an MRI, because basically it's basically already showing, I think, basically what happened. So it's already basically showing that she does need to go ahead and get, like, get the stuff removed. So I think the MRI was basically to figure out if it has spread to different parts of her body and how deep into her tissue, that it was. And so she's immediately like, sees, I need you to be there. Like, for one, I have to go to Colombia, because this Colombia, in Colombia, they're the only people, who basically, they're the ones who do this surgery successfully. And like, I need you to be there basically every waking moment, and we're gonna be here for like 45 days. And Caesar's like, wait, what? Like, this is like a lot for him. And it's like, I get where Suzette was coming from, but at the same time, like, I'm like, give him a little bit of a break, give him a little bit of a leniency, let him figure out how he can still majorly be here for you. At the same time, he got a whole nother business. He got businesses to run. He has businesses to run, all kinds of other stuff on top of the situation with his daughter. Like, he's just feeling like he's being spread thin, which I completely. And she's like, "You being an a hole, you being an a hole," like, and I was like, "But how?" I think he's really just trying to figure out how he can be here for you and as well handle all the other stuff that he has to handle, on top of that. And then when she does get the MRI, add insult to injury, it is worse than what they thought that it was, and she's going to end up probably having to be in Colombia for longer to go through this process, which is like them. The pre-process is like them doing like a pre-trip of the silicone. Like it just doesn't sound like this, y'all. Just be careful and be doing your research and just like having these banging bodies. And yes, it's a thing. It definitely was a thing back then. It somewhat still is a thing now. Like I remember y'all probably, I think everybody remember that post where all the people was all the females were in the airport in wheelchairs, all from getting botched. I ain't gonna say botched or whatever, but basically getting surgeries that probably they they basically say that what going to the Dominican Republic is basically like a cheap way to get that surgery done with the BBLs and the tummy tucks and the, I forgot all of them what they're all called and all that or whatnot. But this is like really a thing, and this is really causing health issues. Heck, it called Bay. She was having health issues. I know Kate Michelle, she was having health issues. Nonetheless, didn't stop her from getting some new boobs. And as she say, what did she call it? She got a new something. It made me think like, so did she get like the surgery that Sky got? Sky, from on here when she got her little Jake rejuvenated, I guess. Like, so he's like whoa, like now, even now, this is like, but nonetheless, he's like, but I'm there for you. I'm gonna be there for you. Outside of all this stuff going on, I still have to be there for the people who are there for me. So he's gonna be there for her. He's going to support her. I just hope that she allows him some, leniency and not be too hard on him because, right, I'm pretty sure he's really gonna do his best and majorly be there. But some things he just might have to skip in, skip back out, come in and come back out, take a red eye here and be back there, take the jet, or like, I don't know, but like, see, the boy needs a break, the kid needs a break. So, speaking of breaks, like, back at the shop, they thinking that they done lost Chimchi or whatever or whatnot. They're like, "Where's Chimchi? Where's Chimchi?" On top of like before they even realized that they lost Chimchi, they were basically, um, just talking about, one sees, going through so much. Spider, one, he has like came up, not came up, but Spider has is no longer having like, basically his health scare, turned out better, than what it was. So that's always a plus. So he's like, boom, like that's a celebration. Let's get this going on. Let's do a masquerade party. And it's definitely been a minute since we have seen a black ink party. Now, is it gonna be the same as the ratchet parties? Probably not. But just the thought of what everybody has going on, including Tati, and then now Rock, having to take care of Mario, like he was at while he survived and he's okay. Like he split his head open, his head got split open in the midst of the accident. So so basically he's like really like stepped in to like take care of, help take care of his brother, help to take, and do for him. And that's, giving like Crystal, like, she looking at him like, my man, like, I'm seeing just how he's stepping in, taking care of his brother, just being a father figure, that their dad wanted. Like, it's starting like it's actually like now opening up to her thinking about their own family, and them having kids, getting married, like buying a house, and one Rock's like, whoa, like this is another side of Crystal. Crystal is looking at things for the future. She's ready to get things going, and she do like they really rock for each other. Like they really make a cute couple, y'all. Like I think they cute together. And she rocked for him, and she's like, she wanna be with him forever. She does want to marry him. So, you know, just what's going to happen if she tell that man that she got to take him off that song. But she might not even have to. She might not even have a chance because it looked like Ted is going to like chuck the deuces on her because he ain't even got time, right? And so back at the shop, they're one outside after talking about the party. They start driving themselves crazy because it's like, where's Timchi? Where's Timchi? Where's Timchi? And I'm like, there's no way all of a sudden the dog all of a sudden could just disappear. Like, what? That little roly-old cute little fat thing, like Tati said, how could a 30-pound dog just up and like disappear? Like they could have known better, but that's what happened when you don't be paying attention. That just proves that they wasn't paying attention. So Teddy, of course, comes back like, "Where's my dog? Where's my dog?" or whatever. He played it good or whatever. Like, okay, y'all need to find my dog. Let me go look for my dog. Like, how did y'all lose my dog? Like, type of thing. So, night of the party, Puma's coming in with this plastic over his face that completely had me weak. So I was like, Puma, like, you can take that off. Like, everybody's been tested, but nonetheless, here comes Ted with kimchi, and he's like, yo, so yeah, like I had to like play this little prank on y'all. I had to prove a point. I literally just told y'all that C's has a lot going on. We need to be on point. We need to be on top of our stuff. And y'all was not paying attention at all. Kimchi is pooping over here. She's chewing on wires over there. So I told Buck to go ahead and grab her and sneak her out of the shop. Now, another thing, Buck, finally, hi, nice to meet you. Like I feel like they might have like maybe like put his name like on the side of the screen, when showing his face. But I feel like we never really knew who he was. He was just this light skinned dude that's just sticking around that we see his face. Does he tattoo? Have we seen him tattoo? So I don't know if like Spider was for real or joking. He was talking about like that's his apprentice. Cause Spider just be talking like mad stuff or whatever. But hey, how you doing, Spider? Like, can we? I mean, not Spider, Buck. Can we give like Buck like a little bit more? Maybe we like to know Buck. Like he's clearly around. Like, but hey, but so many people at a time, I guess, the other girl at the shop, I feel like we've been seeing Buck face though a little bit more than that other girl or whatever. I can't remember her name right now. But Tati was like, bro, like, that wasn't a good joke. At the same time, it was a good joke. Kind of like Ted said, like, if it's not to the extreme, if it's not like having you on a full panic, like, but it's not a good joke. But nonetheless, boom. C's ends up making the party because, of course, nobody really thought Spider didn't think that he was gonna make it. Him being in Atlanta, trying to get his head right, just taking a break from everything that's going on. But C's does arrive. But C's arriving one is obviously even great for him because one, he could use a good old black ink party, whether it's an old black ink party, the new black ink parties. Like he could use a moment to just laugh, have a good time, have some drinks, relax, and maybe just not think about like all this real stuff going on. But number two, he got to break some news, right? So he pulls Teddy, and he pulls Puma, and then this other guy to the side. Who was that guy? Again, that's what I'm talking about. Like, who is these people that y'all just keep putting on camera, and we don't know who they is? Like, I would like to know. Would y'all like to know? I would like to know. But nonetheless, he's like, look, y'all, I gotta go to Colombia, and I'm be gone for a long time, and yeah, and this is why Puma's like, you see, just when I thought, this is what I'm trying to tell Kwani. Like, this, I can't even think about Atlanta for myself because I have to be here to help to, run the shop. He explains to them, Suzette's health issues and what she all has going on, and clearly it's serious, like, but of course they're gonna hold it down, they're gonna take care of it. And he's like, but I gotta leave like tomorrow. Oh, like, okay, like you're ready to. So it really, like, one, like, as the audience, like, okay, thinks like, okay, so what is this season gonna look like for the rest of the season? Are we gonna get, are we gonna just, is the season one gonna be this season gonna be shorter? I know this is technically like a mid-season, this was mid-season to season 9, or the half of season 9 or whatever, whatnot. So is this gonna be it of those episodes? Are we gonna get a couple more episodes up until he goes to, and things get really deep with Suzette and her health issues and her surgeries? Like, are we gonna, or are they just gonna film you know everybody in New York and then film him being in Colombia? Like, what, like, I'm curious to see. And they're gonna have it out about him being there for her. So y'all. But then also, so after that with C's or whatnot, right? Also at the party, Ted tries one more time to try to um, pull up with Crystal to talk to her about the song or whatever or whatnot, and it just seems like that conversation was just not had or whatever whatnot. Like, he tried to pull her up, she's just like no, like basically they're at this point, like, what the voices that I'm hearing when they're talking, it's like they're talking like in their confessionals or whatever or whatnot, like in their interviews. And so basically Ted is like, boom, I'm tired. Like, I'm not gonna keep doing this. Like, she is already like in a deal. She's already like in a deal situation thing going on. She already got to get that worked out. I don't feel like bringing in my people in that. Like, Crystal already got enough. So he's like, basically, if Crystal wants this enough, she will get her stuff in order, and she'll make this work. Like, she'll get her stuff straight, basically, or whatever, whatnot, right? But Crystal's just on this, like, right now, like, Ted can wait. Like, right now I'm not about to do that to my man. Like, so y'all, like I said, Ted gonna put that girl on the back burner. And I mean, at this point, like, opportunity lost for Crystal possibly right now. Like, I get it. Like, I definitely totally get it. Hey, take him off the song and then tell him later. I'm not understanding what's so hard about it. Like, I do understand because, like I said, this is not clearly a not easy topic to be had. But if the y'all talked about this weeks ago, you had weeks sounding like before Mario got into the accident to go ahead and have this conversation. But it's not an easy conversation. So I go sit there and put pressure like I would have been able to just do it like that either. So, but I mean, hey, when you trying to have opportunities and you trying to get a bag, you ain't got time to worry about her feelings. Especially when he'll get over it. He'll get over it. So I'm just hoping for some good moments because it's some stuff that's like happening right now on these shows. So next Monday, make sure that you are right here so that we can go ahead and talk about the week's episode. Drop me some comments. Let me know what your thoughts were, what you predict, what you see coming for the next coming up episode or coming up episodes or for the rest of this season now, in general. So by doing that, you gotta subscribe to the channel and bang that bell. Of course, you can be notified when I drop this video. All right, so I'll see y'all next time. Peace.